If you do not leave that bell alone.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
I don't mind if you call security because I want to talk to somebody who is
Stay
polite.
right there.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, so I guess I don't understand the paperwork, and then I'm trying to ask people what happened, and everybody's just turning me away. So I don't get why a hospital would turn a patient away when they want their own information.
Okay, what's on the paperwork? I don't want to read. Can you tell me what's on it? What it's about?
On here it says that I had a brief psychotic episode. Mm-hmm. So brief psychotic episode, I was released under my own care. Okay. So that lets me know that obviously there was nothing wrong with me. Okay. I missed more than 2 days of work. This says I missed 2 days of work, so this is what I was originally given. And then I thought back, like, well, I missed almost a week. Okay. So I went to the emergency room, and then they just now wrote a note, which I have here, stating that I did come in on the 15th. Okay. So now I have from the 15th to the 18th. So I'm getting this information for the first time on, what's today's date?
Today is the 6th.
Yeah, the 6th of May. So you see where the problem is with that? Okay, it took that long for somebody to give me one of these, for somebody who has a job, who has a family, who has kids, that has to work and has bills to pay. So for you to be trying to help somebody who is assumed to have something wrong with them, and then them to go back to work and say, I was in the hospital on this day.
Normally, when you're discharged from either over here or the main hospital,
they give you one of these, right?
Yeah, they'll give you something for work if you ask them. Most of the times they don't know your business if you have a job or anything. They ask you,
and I got something
but
for that.
You never know.
So that leads me to my next question. Mm-hmm. If I was in charge of myself, so obviously they released me under my own care, and they wanted me to be sane enough to answer these questions. They gave me medication where I couldn't answer these questions, which means they gave me medication and then told me I wasn't, capable of doing stuff. Whereas if they didn't give me the medication, I would have been talking just like this and said, hey guys, I need this paperwork, this, and this.
Come back up here for.
So what you're trying to do is get notes
saying
verifying that
I was in the hospital and what medication they gave me. Because that's the issue that I'm having with work.
With work?
Did
you go to medical records?
Oh, I just thought about this yesterday because I was piecing it back together because it took a while after getting off that medication to piece back together what happened to me. Okay. So now realizing what happened to me, I don't think it was right at all. I think it was disrespectful to me as a person to give me medication in the hospital that makes me worse than what I am. Because just being stressed is not a psychotic episode. Having PTSD is not a psychotic episode. And that's what people fail to realize, is that you try to push something on somebody to make them believe that, to get money out of them. And I'm not going to have people do that to me. I'm not going to pay for the ambulance ride that I didn't want. And I'm not going to accept somebody telling me something happened to me when I know I was fine before I came in here.
Okay, who was the doctor?
That's what I'm trying to find out. So I'm just trying to piece
you have
together
to come back
information.
Monday because none of
Okay.
the doctors
Yeah.
are here.
See,
now, right
and you
now.
guys are polite. That's why I'm getting why nobody else is polite, because I'm asking questions.
Oh, we should
But
answer your
the,
question.
the system is going to push onto you guys that I'm coming up here as a crazy person.
Okay, no, they
and I'm
didn't
totally
say that.
saying,
No, actually, like you said, just come back Monday. And ask them because I don't know who the doctor was.
Yeah.
I'm not even familiar with the case. I try not to get into that because it's
I
personal.
understand.
You know
And
what
that's
I'm saying?
so.
It's personal.
And my big thing is like, all right, if it's personal, I should have a right to my records. And this lady over there
Well,
said you don't have a right to your records.
You can go to medical records, but they're not open on the
Yeah.
weekends.
Now-
So you have
you
to
can
you
do
have to
that
go, you have to go
Monday.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they'll be open maybe 7:30.
And just how you guys are talking to me like that, that's what I wasn't getting from there. They told me I don't have a right to know what medication they gave me and don't have a right to my records. And that's illegal.
In the ED.
And
That's
that's illegal.
in the ED. But in the ED, they don't. That's a completely
But it's
different
everybody
department.
knows it's illegal though, for them to even say that to me. I asked them for a copy of my patient's rights, and they said no.
Well,
Copy of patient
normally they
rights?
give you
I'll probably get that on the computer, right?
Normally they give you patient rights. We give
But
you
they
the
didn't.
information like when you're in here, and normally like if you guys keep the stuff with you.
I have it all with me.
Yeah, so
I'm a smart dude, a really smart
so
dude.
keep your
Hold
stuff.
on.
I have it
so
all with me.
Yeah.
That
Hold on
way,
to that.
because
But
that's what all your rights are. Is what we give you when you come in. Well, we don't give it to you.
Yeah.
But when you get transferred over here to come here, they give you that, and you get to read over it.
And that's
know
what the
your
issue
rights
was.
and stuff are.
The issue was where the transfer happened, because you guys did a good job while I was here. Like when I was here, I was fine, but they told me it's voluntary.
Yeah.
I chilled out because I wanted to see what you guys were doing. I didn't have any issues with what you guys did here. My big issue was what they did there, and I realize it, and they don't want me to realize it.
Okay.
So, but I appreciate you guys helping. I'm gonna go on Monday.